Let's get into, I want to take a look at the, there's a tier list. I gotta go quickly find it from Caden. Let me just quickly open this up and let me take a look if I can access it. Okay, I think we might turn this into a YouTube video. Okay, Blossomcraft Pickaxe Tierlist is finally on its way. Let's go. YouTube videos lately are fire. Thank you so much, Link. Now we're gonna be making a new one. It's gonna be the Blossomcraft Pickaxe Tierlist, and I'm stoked. I am stoked. Huge shout out to Toxic Caden. He actually composed this together for us so we can finally make our tier list. Let's make it a little bit smaller like that. I guess that's fine. It looks a little bit better that way. X just rolled a El Dorado a couple minutes ago and he wanted the pearl. Dude, X has been putting so much money into the crate. It's crazy. When I reach 10 mil, actually, we'll see. I was gonna say when we reach 10 mil on the server, we might pull a couple of keys, but we'll see. We'll see. This is genius. He got quite a few here. I might need your guys' help because I don't really know them all on the top of my head. I will maybe start off with the things I know. Wooden pickaxe out on top. Can I make a shovel tier list? I don't really know much about shovels. I know a lot about pickaxes because, you know, it's my entire identity. I love mining. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, this is gonna be a YouTube segment, so bear in mind with me. If I'm struggling a little bit, let me know. I might have to do like some research because I don't really know all these on the top of my head. Okay. Ooh, that list is not accurate if I'm being honest. Hey, you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. It has most of the good pickaxes from the most part. It doesn't have Genesis though. Oh no, it is right here. Genesis, right? Never mind. It got like most of the used pickaxes. No, it's not tiered. It's not tiered yet. This is just on the side. They're not tiered. They're not tiered. It's you drag it and then you can move it. So we're creating the tier list. You know, this is gonna be like kind of opinion based a little bit. What might be an S tier for me might not be an S tier for you. Just a heads up for that. But I will try to give my reasonings for everything. So yeah, let's get right into it. So this is a tier list based on all the pickaxes, the custom pickaxes that the Blossomcraft server has. Not every single one is here because there's quite a few, but the most heavy hitters are here from what I can tell on the list. And starting off with the list, we got a Blossom Pickaxe. The Blossom Pickaxe, it has efficiency 7, telekinesis. I think it has also night vision, and it has silk touch. So it can insta-mine in the mines with silk touch and telekinesis. It's pretty good. You can insta-mine if you have haste 3, but I think right now it's overshadowed by the well, it has telekinesis. I'm gonna have to put the Blossom Pickaxe on A tier, just because a lot of PWs at the moment are buying silked ores on the Lotus server. So I want to put it on A tier. It can be an S tier depending on how consistent PWs are. I think the Blossom Pickaxe just really depends on the economy and the demand for ores. But overall, I'd say it's still pretty solid pickaxe. It can average around like 2 million, right, guys? 2 million? 2 million? That's the last time I've seen it for sale. I actually have one myself. Pulled it on my birthday on the Leo Olympic stream. I love this pickaxe. Next up we have the Candy Cane Pickaxe. Chat, what the heck does a Candy Cane Pickaxe do? Crap. Okay, you know what? Okay, if I don't know them, then it's okay. I will skip over them. Malachite. I'm trying to remember here. Okay, we're gonna skip over it. Even Shroud. Even Shroud, I believe, can evolve into the Equinox. It has, it's kind of like your first pickaxe that you can step into vein mining. It is like 400k, 300. It's one of my first vein mining pickaxes, so this actually has a soft spot on my heart. I really like this pickaxe. If you can get it for around like 300k, it can be a great first vein mining pickaxe. If you can get it for around 300,000, that's actually pretty worth it. But I believe it has haste 2. I'm gonna call this the Equinox. Haste 2. For what it is, you can get a cheaper vein mining. I want to put it at B tier. They're kind of rare now. Honestly, they're kind of rare in my opinion. But if you can find them, I think it's a great collector's pickaxe, and it still is quite functional. So if you are a newer player, keep your eye out for one of these. They're going to be one of the cheaper and vein mining pickaxes that you can get on the server. All right, moving forward, we got the Aurora Carver, our latest addition. Oh, even Shroud is around. I've seen it for around $300,000 on the Lotus server. Moving forward, we have the Aurora Carver, the latest addition to the Fables season 13. Is 13? Or season 13 or 15. I actually personally use this pickaxe every single time I go on a mining session. It has a special ability where you can break out a chunk. I have a video on this one. It was so good that I had to make a video on it. I think this pickaxe is heavily slept on because when it can mine out a chunk in 18 to 20 seconds, meaning that it's pretty much like it's like a little mini ore exposer has a really low cooldown. Now the Aurora Carver I would say is around 350,000, which I personally think it goes into the S tier. I'm gonna put the Aurora Carver in the S tier because, now hear me out, because as an early game player, you can use this pickaxe, and as a late game player, you can also use this pickaxe. It's going to be a pickaxe you're going to be using throughout your entire journey once you get it. It can also insta-mine. It has Silk Touch. It doesn't have telekinesis, but it does have Silk Touch, and you can insta-mine with Haste 3. I'd say I'd put it at S tier just because the price point to what it does is amazing. So I'm going to have to put this at an S tier. It's a really good pickaxe. Don't sleep on this. The Fables crate is literally leaving right around the corner. Try to get this pickaxe as soon as possible because as soon as the Fables crate is done, the price is gonna skyrocket. I already know. It's an economy-based game. The Aurora Carver price is gonna spike. Trust me. Don't sleep on this pickaxe. Next is the Warden. Don't know Christmas. I think Christmas pickaxe is a vein mining, right? I think for the price point, I've seen Christmas pickaxe go for like 200,000. Excuse me. I believe it does have vein mining as well, but it doesn't have any special abilities. It's not my list. It's actually Toxicaden. So if you guys wanted the list, you guys can probably reach out to Toxicaden. I believe the Christmas pickaxe, correct me if I'm wrong, it does have vein mining, but it doesn't have like the craziest stats, but this could also be your introduction to vein mining. I don't really know much about this pickaxe. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Efficiency 5. I'm gonna put it in C tier because it's not as impressive as the Even Shroud. Like it is cheaper than the Even Shroud, but I wouldn't say it's as impressive as the Even Shroud. Yeah, I think C tier is fair. Moving forward, we got the Odin's Pickaxe. I believe this one comes from the Odyssey crate. Right, guys? Odyssey? Maybe? No, Odyssey. Dynasty, sorry. Dynasty crate. Odin's Pickaxe is actually quite impressive. It has a special ability where if you right-click, you get Haste 5 for a little bit, and it has a cooldown for that. It's the only pickaxe that can give you Haste 5 for a short amount of time. Or is it Haste 4? It's Haste 4 or 5. I don't personally have one. They're quite rare, and they are quite expensive. They're more of a collector's pickaxe now. Because the thing is, for the price to what it can do, you can use that money to buy a better pickaxe. And we'll talk about that later on. Haste 5. Oh, so the ability is actually Haste 5. That's like, it's the only pickaxe that can do that. So that's what makes it unique. It also has telekinesis, and it's a Silk Touch pickaxe. So it is kind of unique, in my opinion. Or does it have telekinesis? It doesn't have. I think it doesn't have telekinesis, right, chat? Sorry, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it has telekinesis. If it does, okay. If it does, oh no, it does have telekinesis. It doesn't have vein mining. So that's kind of like the deal breaker there for me personally, because that's probably one of the reasons why I don't even have this pickaxe. It doesn't have vein mining. So we know that the Blossom pickaxe has also Silk Touch, it can insta mine, and it has telekinesis, and it also has vein mining. The Odin's pickaxe is pretty much the budget version of the Blossom pickaxe, in my opinion. So I can't really say that this goes into the A tier because Blossom pickaxe has vein mining. So I'm gonna have to put this into the B tier. And this is like a $2 million pickaxe. I mean, it's all right. It's great for map artists, but in terms of like what we're the point of view that we're trying to look at these pickaxes at is how you can make the most money. I would say it's not as great as the pickaxe, but for map artists, I think this pickaxe is amazing. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I think it also has a block counter too, which is kind of cool. Cool. Oh, 95 miner, let's go. Wait, let me just go quickly blow my nose. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right, like 2 minutes. Sorry, y'all. I am back. Let's get the show on the road here. This is really fun. This is really fun. All right, let's keep on going. So Snowy Pickaxe. Snowy Pickaxe is, I think it's from the recent crate, right? Snowy Pickaxe, I think it's from the Winterfest crate, which is what we released a new video on YouTube where we reacted to it. I think it has... Okay, you know what? Let me go take a look here, because this is the newest pickaxe. I kind of want to see what it's capable of, because it's so new. Snowy Pick has Silk Touch efficiency 7. Mines whole ice veins. Blocks mined with the pickaxe becomes ice blocks except for ores. Okay. Silk Touch with efficiency 7. Silk Touch efficiency 7. Efficiency 7 is pretty good with Silk Touch. It got nerfed? How did it get nerfed? It mines the whole ice vein, which is I don't know where I would use that. It's B or C tier. I'm gonna have to put this... Dude, I'm gonna have to put this in F tier. Actually, well, it has efficiency 7, so it's not terrible. It's a great, like, the thing is the coral pickaxe is better, dude. The vein miner got nerfed. I'm gonna put it like, it's not better than the Christmas pickaxe in my opinion, because there's a pickaxe that's actually better than this, that's cheaper. Like the Snowy pickaxe is probably like, yeah, okay, I'll put it in C. 67. Nah, I'm gonna put in, I'm sorry y'all, I'm putting, this is our first F tier, dude. I mean, just because it's F tier doesn't mean that's not usable. I just think that you can use the money to buy a better pickaxe. I think you can actually get a better pickaxe for the money that you spend on this pickaxe, in my opinion. It's good when combined with the Krampus pants. Is there an item effect that I'm not aware of? Krampus pants, let's take a look here. Swift Sneak 4, Thorns 5. Consumes ice blocks, which gives you haste 3 and night vision. I mean, we're not really talking about like combinations here. We're talking about like standalone, like the pickaxes like standalone. Like that's the thing. Because I think every single pickaxe, if you can find like a whole armor set to really maximize a pickaxe, but I think we're just looking at it from like a point of view of just a pickaxe on its own. So on its own, I think it's an F tier, but I think it can move up to like a C or even B tier if you combine it with items. But I think that creates too much like there's too much alleyways that we can go if we take into consideration of other effects from items. So I'm gonna put it in F tier. It's our first F tier. Carrot pickaxe, I'm not too sure. Evergreen pickaxe, Izanagi. Okay. Izanagi, I don't know what the effects are, but I know it is a vein miner pickaxe, and it goes for like, it doesn't go for that expensive. It's actually like 150,000 for this would be the real starter vein mining pickaxe. If you guys are looking for a vein mining, if you guys don't know what vein mining is, it's pretty much like if you break one ore, every single ore that's around it, it will break along with it. Now, Izanagi can go for, I've seen it go for like 100k. I've seen it go for 150k. This is like your entry vein mining pickaxe that it's going to change the game for you. Once you start doing vein mining, you're gonna be hooked. Trust me. So, considering the price, of it, and it gives you haste too. I'm going to have to put this only because the price is so good, and it can really kickstart your Blossomcraft journey. I'm going to put it in an A tier because you get so much value out of this pickaxe. This pickaxe can make you a ton. I'm gonna and that's mainly because the price of it. The price of the pickaxe just really carries it. And fortune 4 too. Fortune is important, especially if you're going to be trying to get the raw ores to either sell to player webs or just smelt it yourself. So this is going to be an A tier for me. Honestly, great pickaxe. Try to get this if you're looking for pickaxes, try to get an Izanagi. Trust me, it's a great pickaxe. All right, moving forward. Frostbite pickaxe, I'm not too sure. So we're going to move to the Cupid's pickaxe. All right. So this pickaxe is, I know that it sells for around $500,000. It has silk touch. It has efficiency 7, and it has vein mining. So it's actually almost identical to the Blossom pickaxe, but people actually call the Cupid's pickaxe the budget version of the Blossom pickaxe because it doesn't have telekinesis, it doesn't have any haste, it doesn't have those things that Blossom pickaxe has. But I would still say this is a great pickaxe if you are looking for a silk touch vein miner. Not as great as the Blossom pick, but it's 500k is kind of hefty. I'm gonna have to put this, I can't put this above the Blossom pick. I can't do it. 500k is honestly kind of a hefty price. I think it's kind of like in the same boat as like Even Shroud. It's a great pickaxe though. I actually love this pickaxe. I was using it before I got the Blossom pickaxe. The Blossom pickaxe just does everything better. I'm gonna have to give it a B tier. The price point isn't bad. 500k is not the most expensive, but it's not cheap. Yeah, like if you were like, it has vein mining, so I would like, if we were to compare these two pickaxes, the Cupid's pickaxe, it would like, you kind of get rid of it over time. Like you will eventually move forward to a different pickaxe. Yeah, you'll eventually move forward to a different pickaxe, and then you'll store it away or you either sell it. Carver's definitely gonna spike in price, guys. Definitely. I'm gonna put Aurora Carver at S tier. I don't know how many people are gonna watch this video, but I feel like the things that I say might have an impact also on like, because it's an economy-based game, right? These prices are made by the players. I guess, and then maybe some people might take the things that I say in heavy consideration. I'm just stating my opinion. But yeah, I'd say put it in B tier. I think it should stay at 500k though. That's a really great price for a pickaxe of its caliber, but I wouldn't say it will be anything more than that or anything less than that, unless something else comes out. All right, so next is the Gemini. I think the Gemini is also a vein miner, right, guys? Does anybody know the vein miner on the top of their head, or the Gemini on the top of their head? Anybody? It's a vein miner. Does anybody know the price? I actually don't really know anything about the Gemini, but I do know like it's quite useful. If not, we can skip it. Efficiency 6, 3 mil. 3 mil? 3 mil for no telekinesis? I think it's expensive because the Gemini is used to make the Gemini is not vein miner. Warp creates constellation. I'm gonna take a look at it real quick actually. Here. Constellation. Thank you, kitty. Okay, let's take a look here. Gemini has fortune 4, efficiency 6. Okay, efficiency 6 is pretty good. It grants user haste 2, sneak, right click to swap between silk touch and fortune. Okay, so it doesn't have vein miner. Good fortune, good efficiency, has haste 2. Switch between silk touch and fortune. It's not terrible, but does anybody know what the last going price is for it? It probably goes for a lot because of it's used to make the celestial star. This might be a skip for me. 300k? Okay. 300k for what it is. To switch between Silk Touch and Fortune 4 is not terrible. I'm gonna have to put in like C tier. It's not expensive. The Great Stutter Pickaxe, 300k. I'm gonna have to put in C tier. It's not terrible. Kind of expensive though, but good efficiency on it. All right, I think C tier is fair for Gemini. I never personally use it. I haven't really used most of these pickaxes, but I can kind of like tell, or I can kind of remember most of them. Okay, moving forward, we got the Dwarf Pickaxe. Dwarf Pickaxe, it has the tunneling effect, so it mines right in the middle, one on top, one at the bottom, left and right, so it's in a cross shape. Now, I think this, so there's two different type of players. There's BR players, Bedrock players, and there is Java players. I think the mechanics from BR to Java, they're pretty much, Java has a huge advantage compared to BR because they have like a no lag thing where like BR pretty much lags whenever they try to mine at a really fast pace, pretty much, right? So what do they do to combat that? They have to use pickaxes with tunneling instead to kind of maximize their money per hour. It's the only way to maximize your money on BR. So Dwarf Pickaxe is kind of that entry level tunneling. Not really, actually. It's quite expensive for what it is. It's kind of a step towards a Hades. It's honestly, it might be too expensive for what it is. I'm gonna have to put this in like in a B tier because it's not terrible. Like I think if you don't have a Dwarf Pickaxe and you are on BR, like I think you would want it. That's the thing. Like, man, I'm gonna give it a B tier because it's not terrible, but it's not like great. And we'll get more into that why later on. But let's give it a B tier. And I've seen the Dwarf Pickaxe go from either 800,000 to 1 mil because it's not the most easiest pickaxe that you can like get on the server, but it's like it's not the greatest. Pocket Drill, I'm gonna skip. I don't think Pocket Drill is really game changing. I don't think this is a pickaxe that you guys should be considering either, right? I think that's from season 1 or 2. Well, this is the dwarf pick right here. Oh shoot. Fortune 3, efficiency 4, with tunneling 2. Yeah, I'd put it at the B tier. It's not best, but it's not the worst. Pocket Drill should be somewhere here. Right? Am I blind? Here. Silk Touch, efficiency 5, haste 2. Silk Touch, haste 2. It's like a first haste. I mean, depending on the price, I don't really think these should be going for that much. Pocket Drill is like entry level Silk Touch, but it's not like, it doesn't really excel. It's because it's one of the earlier items from Blossomcraft. I'm gonna have to put it in F tier only because other pickaxes really outshine it. Really outshines it. I'm gonna put it in F tier. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at F tier, but it's not its fault. This is when Blossomcraft kind of first started, and they didn't really they didn't know the direction. I guess they were just kind of making pickaxes, and I don't think they would have expected mining to be this crazy. Is my assumption. So pickaxes like that are from like the early seasons aren't gonna be the greatest. Next is gonna be the Coral Pickaxe. Coral Pickaxe actually gave a shout out to in my money making beginner's guide video, actually. It has conduit power 4, it has Silk Touch, and it has a pretty good amount of efficiency from what I remember. Sorry, dude, I don't know why, but my throat gets so. I think I yapped too much. So efficiency 6, there's a lot of them. Conduit power 4, which is essentially haste 3. This is a great pickaxe because I've seen them go for 30,000. I've seen them go for 40,000. I've seen them go for 50,000. They're a great price. They're the most affordable pickaxe you can get. It gives you haste. Like, dude, I would have to put this at an A tier. This is the best pickaxe you can get right now as an early game player. It's not even expensive. It's a great pickaxe. I'm putting A tier. It doesn't have the crazy things like vein mining, but for its price, for what it does, it is phenomenal. It is a silk touch pickaxe, but I think as a new player, you should be silk mining anyways. I think for what it is, based on skill, on its price, it is amazing. So get this pickaxe if you haven't yet. If you don't have any pickaxe whatsoever, this should be your first pickaxe that you're scouting for. New player. Dude, haste 3 plus efficiency 10 is cracked already, and it has haste 3 essentially and efficiency 7, which is like, it's crazy for 50k. Like, what? This is what's gonna start your mining addiction, trust me. And then I would switch from like coral pickaxe to like Izanagi or even Shroud after that. That's kind of like the progression path. But we'll talk about progression paths, like what I would try to search for, in another video. Right now, we're just trying to tier these pickaxes and trying to make sense of all of them. Next is the Astral Tool. We just saw that. I want to skip that. Adamantium. Okay. Here we go. The Adamantium, my first love. Yeah, my first love. How much does it go for? 3 mil from the fantasy crate. This thing is beautiful. Nothing beats a good old iron pickaxe. I'll see you later, Vader. Thank you so much for tuning in, dude. Okay, so what it has, efficiency 10. Efficiency 10. Okay, you know what? This deserves... Dude, look at this. The gradient's freaking beautiful, guys. Adamantium. Fortune 4. Efficiency 10. Vein Miner with telekinesis. And it also gives you night vision. Now, this is the 1% chance item to get on the fantasy crate. It is one of the most sought after pickaxe that pretty much every single player wants on the Blossomcraft server. It can go for around 3 to 4 mil. I bought mine for I think 3 or 4 mil as well. Just use Fulbright. I mean, no. Okay, let's put into consideration of players who don't like want to mod their Minecraft. Okay. Dude, this is amazing. This is insanely stacked pickaxe. It has telekinesis, vein mining, and it has night vision. What more can you ask for? Efficiency 10, dude. It is crazy. It is crazy overkill. This is an S tier for sure. It's a jack of all trades. The only con that I can really talk about from the Adamantium is that it's using the old vein miner. Old vein mining means it's not as efficient as the newer vein miner that they just released for newer pickaxes, but it's still amazing. It still works. I'm making with the Adamantium. I have like 10 videos out on my YouTube where you can watch, break it down. I can make like 60,000 per hour with the Adamantium at max mining level. It's insane. Like, this is hands down the best pickaxe that you can probably get a newer player. I mean, not newer player, as an endgame player. This is what everybody should be working up towards, in my opinion. The Addy, the god of pickaxes. I would put like Aurora card. Let's do this. Let's put Addy as number one, and Aura Carver just right behind it. Right behind it. Alright, so that's the Adamantium for you, S tier. There we go. Let's go. Ooh, yay! We got another S tier. Moving forward, we got the Steampunk Pickaxe. Now this, this is the entry. This is the actual entry level to tunneling. Now, I believe with the Steampunk, it doesn't have permanent tunneling, does it? Hey, you have to convert coal to get the tunneling effect. Let's take a look. Steampunk should be over here. I do want to highlight this one, so I have to take a look. No, these are side crates. Guys, where is this crate? Am I blind? Where is the Dynasty? Oh, it's over here. Steampunk Pickaxe has Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Tunnel 2. Breaks blocks in a plus shape. Oh, so you convert coal and to get night vision and haste too. Okay, not bad. Fortune 3. This would be the entry level tunneling pickaxe for BR players. I'm gonna have to put this in A tier because it's not too expensive from what I've seen. I think like I've seen it for 300k. 300k. This is the real entry level tunneling pickaxe for BR players. If you guys are BR, try to find tunneling pickaxes, by the way. A tier. I mean, it might be tedious to hoard the coal, so you can convert it for night vision and haste too, but you can get other items to kind of compensate for that. I think this is an A tier because of the price point and for what it does. Yeah. Actually, let's do this. Actually, sorry guys. I'm eating my words. Let's put it B tier because something's coming up that I wanna share with you guys. I put at B tier. But like, it's not better than the dwarf. The dwarf is the price point of the steampunk is quite more appealing than the dwarf pickaxe. I would prefer that you guys get the steampunk over the dwarf. Yeah. Because you save so much more money getting the steampunk, which you can allocate to, you know, other things. The dwarf is like 1 mil from what I've seen, so yeah, steampunk would go before the dwarf pickaxe. But if the dwarf pickaxe is the only thing that's available and you have the funds for it, then go for it because they're both tunneling. All right, moving forward, tectonic pickaxe. I don't really know what that does, so let's go into the Hades pickaxe. Ooh, okay, Hades. So speaking of tunneling pickaxes, we're still on another tunneling pickaxe. Hades was one of my favorite pickaxes of all time. It still is. It was the pickaxe that got me a lot of money and what really got me hooked into Blossomcraft. I got this pickaxe when I got it back like 2 years ago for like 300k, but now I'm seeing it go for like 1 mil because it's not easy to get. The Hades is a beautiful pickaxe. I think it gives you haste too. It also gives you night vision. So it's pretty much what the steampunk is, but just you don't need the coal. I'm gonna have to put this in A. It's kind of expensive for what it is because you can do the same things with steampunk. I want to put it in A tier because I'm kind of biased because I love this pickaxe so much. But I can't be biased here. I have to be realistic. I'm gonna have to put it after the steampunk only because it's so expensive for what it is. But the thing is, once you get your hands on it, it's great. It's actually really good. This is the pickaxe that you want, like honestly what you want when you're like an endgame BR mining. But I would still put the steampunk before. Nah, I think the price is fair because it gives you night vision. It's just expensive, but I'd say it's worth it. Hades B tier before the steampunk pickaxe. I'm sorry guys, I have a dilemma. I might be biased, but choose. I mean, again, my tier list might not appeal to you. This is my opinion, I guess. But I'd put it before the steampunk. I mean, it has a sick look at the texture, dude. It looks sick. But it just costs 1 mil. That's the only downside about it. But I love it. It's my first. This is actually my first love. My Addy is actually my second love. But speaking of loves, we're gonna skip the cyberpunk pick. Yeah. Elemental. Now elemental is pretty cool. This is a pickaxe you can get for 1 mil. It has vein mining, it has a block counter, and it has efficiency 6 or 7. You can switch between soak touch and vein mining. So you kind of get the best of both worlds there. You're essentially getting 2 pickaxes in one. The one downside about the elemental pickaxe is it doesn't have telekinesis. So that's the only one thing that I don't like about it. But you can get items to kind of combat that, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the pickaxe on its own. I'm gonna have to put it. I'm gonna put it in A tier because it's great. It's good. You're pretty much getting 2 pickaxes in one. The block counter, it has good efficiency. It's definitely better than Cupid's. And not only that, but if you guys get enough cores, you have a chance or not chance, but you can actually upgrade it to the Genesis pickaxe. Now, when you upgrade the elemental to the Genesis pickaxe, you know, from this to this, what benefits does it have? It upgrades the efficiency from efficiency 7 to efficiency 10. So higher efficiency, the same efficiency as the adamantium. Now, when this first came out, I thought that it would also get telekinesis. It does not. So that's kind of one of the deal breakers with Genesis. It doesn't have telekinesis. But I mean, it's great. It can still switch between Fortune and Silk Touch. It has efficiency 10, but it just doesn't have telekinesis. I think it gives you night vision as well. I'm gonna have to say, like, as a standalone pickaxe, the Genesis pickaxe cannot be in. You get haste too. It's an A tier. I agree. I exactly what I was thinking. Of course, it's gonna go before the elemental. This is probably the best A tier pickaxe though that you can get though. Don't get me wrong. It's quite expensive, but it is the best A tier pickaxe you can get. It's just really, really expensive. It's like borderline S tier. If we were to count, like, you know, adding items to combine together, it would definitely be an S if you can get like a pirate or a black pearl with it, because black pearl gives you telekinesis when it's just in your hotbar, right? But we're not talking about that. As a standalone pickaxe, it is a borderline S, but an A tier ultimately. As for every other pickaxe here, I feel like these are all not relevant from what I know. I mean, I don't really know every single pickaxe in the game. I know I've been playing for a long time, but these are the pickaxes that stood out to me the most for this tier list. I hope you guys found this informative. This was really fun. We spent like 30 minutes talking about the tier list of pickaxes. This is it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe for more content just like this, and don't forget to leave a comment down below, because actually I'm going to be giving away a key, $100,000, or a samurai paid rank. If you guys comment down below what your favorite pickaxe is, if you guys don't have a favorite pickaxe yet, then let me know what pickaxe appeal to you most from this list. Just drop it down below, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.